Impact, y vamos a ver si hacemos la misión de dirigirnos al templo de Asabata de los Ararana, mira que me cuesta decirlo, Ararana. Y entonces dice que estamos en la zona. Por cierto, ya hemos desbloqueado el teletransportador este que estaba debajo del agua. Tuvimos que meternos en una cueva, hacer mogollón de cosas, matar mogollón de bichos y tal, y al final lo desbloqueamos. Es este de aquí. Entonces me imagino que para entrar en el templo será por aquí, digo yo. ¿Qué tal estáis? Espero que estéis muy bien. Ya sabéis lo que os digo siempre, que si os está gustando os podéis parar un instante para dejarme likes, comentarios, suscribiros, darle a la campanita, compartir el vídeo. Y ya sabéis que mis redes sociales están apuntadas por ahí arriba. Así que 66 metros. Si me queréis me podéis contactar por donde queráis, por Instagram, por Facebook, por Twitter. Así que, dicho lo cual, dirígete al templo Sabata. Aquí estamos con otra de las misiones de Sumeru. Madre mía, para conseguir el fruto Villa ese, lo que llevamos. O sea, llevamos como 20 episodios y todavía no lo hemos conseguido. Bueno, bueno, pues es igual. Ya estamos aquí. A ver. A ver si tengo buena puntería y le doy a la flor en vez de a los lagartos. Vale. Le doy a los lagartos.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Vale. Rayo McQueen. Joder, es que está rodeado, tío, de lagartijos. ¡Hala! Los 4 a la vez. ¿No querías caldo? Pues toma 2 tazas.
You're in for a little shock.
Germinate! Scatter!
Estamos en las últimas. Cómete algo. Madre mía, estos... Los bichos, esto es la guerra que dan, de verdad. No os hacéis una idea, ¿eh? ¿Ya? ¿Ya estamos?
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Vaya, claro que sí.
No one escapes my sights! Nice and spicy!
You're in for a little...
Propagate! Eat this! Race you!
Qué manía les tengo a estos bichos, de verdad. ¿Qué estamos todos? ¿Bajo mínimos o qué? Es que claro, al no tener a Bárbara, pero eso es una elección. O sea, el venir sin curandera es una elección. Necesitamos un arquero o una arquera. Y claro, lo malo es eso, que vamos a gastar bastante de comida. ha sido más corto de lo que pensaba. Yo me estaba esperando un dominio entero aquí, todo lleno de enemigos y de puzzles. Pero parece ser que no. Bueno, pues nada, ¿qué me contáis? ¿Qué tal? Pues nada, hijos, aquí echando el rato con el Genshin Impact. Con el Genshin Impact. Pues ya iba siendo hora, porque vamos. A ver, ¿qué pasa ahora? Ah, que tienes que plantar un nuevo árbol asfalto. O sea que en 120 años tendremos el fruto villa, ¿no? Es lo que nos está contando, ¿no? Ya sabía yo que esto fácil, lo que se dice fácil, no iba a ser. Ay. Barbara.
I'll take care of it.
Santa Bárbara bendita. Bendito San Cayetano. No me llores, vida mía, que aquí no ha pasado nada. ¿Pero dónde está esto? Ah, está ahí, coño. A ver, una curacioncita a Xiangling y el resto para Moria. Pirim, 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 pirim. Pirim, 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 pirim. A la más zonas corrompidas. Venga. Activado. Jardín de los sueños perdidos. Nueva misión. 40 protogemas. Bien. Bueno, pues ya que estamos aquí, por el boulevard, sigue Arana y entra al antiguo Bananana. Lo vamos a dejar y vamos a volver a la misión principal. Y así hacemos un poquito de cada. Por los niños del pasado. Bueno, vamos a hacer en nombre de la resistencia. Que estábamos en plena resistencia en Inazuma contra la shogun Raiden. Qué oportuno, diosa del rayo, del electro y llamarse Raiden. Vamos para acá. Las misiones de la reputación de las ciudades, o sea, las misiones del mundo, las estoy haciendo un poco fuera de cámara. Porque aunque hay alguna chula interesante y eso, pero en general son de matar algo, o de resolver algún puzzle, o de llevarle a uno 5 flores. Entonces no creo que sean tan interesantes como para verlas todas, que son muchísimas. Alguna habéis visto que sí que hago, pero en concreto estoy ahora con una que se llama, que es esta. Mirad, los 9 pilares de la paz, y hay que activar 9 pilares, pero resulta que para activar cada uno necesitas una piedra, ¿cómo se llama? Una piedra elemental de no sé qué, no sé cuántos, que te la dan al subir una estatua desde los 7. Así que claro, las estatuas de Geo, como solamente he subido 5, pues como podéis ver, solamente he podido activar 5 de los 9. Así que hasta que no suba 4 niveles más las estatuas, no voy a poder hacer esa misión. Pero bueno. Vamos a... madera de liquidámbar. Esos nombres yo creo que se los inventan, ¿no? Porque no existe un árbol que dé madera de liquidámbar, ¿no? A ver, que yo sepa. A lo mejor sí. Y soy yo más bruto que...
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days. Tepe, did you bring this one in? How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. I heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you.
Bueno, no es exactamente cierto eso de que no nos pudo poner la mano encima, pero sobrevivimos y escapamos.
Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little bit. Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, but seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very... They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would...
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It's...
Bueno, pues entrega los materiales para curar Teppei.
Thanks for your help.
Sí, escaradiablos, que son los que más tengo, ¿no? Ah, no, lo que más tengo son estos.
Never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this will speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you first put it on. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated.
You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster. Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night. You have to... Thanks again, Teppei. And thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now. Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Vale, pues nada. Sigue a Teppei. Que te pego. No me quiero empalar aquí. Por favor, Moria, ten cuidado.
Oh, another miss. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10...
Bullseye?
Hisahillo. No es Isaijo, no. Isaijo, no. En japonés se dice Hisahillo.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days that practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, she single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some... We promise not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
A ver, destruye la cantidad indicada de dianas azules en el tiempo establecido para completar el entrenamiento. Si golpeas a las dianas rojas o sales, fracasarás. Vale, pero necesito entonces a una arquera. Claro. ¡Ey! ¡Ey, bicho malo! ¡Ey, bicho malo! Vamos a sacar a Coley, que hace mucho que no la sacamos.
Forest Ranger Cole, reporting.
Venga, sí. Reporting, sí. Cámbiate. Toma una. Son muchas, no me va a dar tiempo, yo creo. A lo mejor sí. 17. 19 y 20. Ole.
Well,
Bueno,
there you
tampoco es
have
tan
it.
difícil.
I told you our latest recruit is pretty strong.
Tampoco era tan difícil.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and
No es eso,
monitoring
es que
the
tú no tienes
external
una crucecita
environment.
para apuntar.
If I can get those feet down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
Those few, huh? Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger. Honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of... Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold...
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
Soldiers, quick!
Propagate! Spring forth!
Get them!
At the frying pan, into the fire!
Soldiers, quick!
Come a little closer.
La Lisa hace bastante pupa, macho. La tengo ya con unos niveles de daño que dicen que no es ni mucho menos la mejor en Electro, pero...
But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what—
Sir, if I may, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed. The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's...
I'll take care of it.
Vale, dice que recojamos materiales de reparación en los alrededores.
Let's dance.
No sé exactamente... No sé exactamente qué materiales nos hacen falta, pero... Pum, 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 pum. reparamos la muralla del campamento. Esto, técnicamente hablando, no es una muralla, sino una empalizada. Pero bueno, te lo vamos a permitir, juego.
All right, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Gorou said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will.
Sí, pero si cuando te encontré estabas ahí arrodillado, acojonado con unos samuráis que te iban a...
contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance?
Con unos samuráis que te iban a dar bien dado.
Let's report back to General Gorou.
Alma de cántaro.
If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
Bueno, pues se emprende la resistencia. Informa a Gorou. Gorosito. ¿Dónde estás, señor Gorou? Aquí.
Strange. I don't see General Gorou anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujou Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but the situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Gorou will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall to the enemy.
Ve al frente de batalla. El frente de liberación de Judea. Frente revolucionario de Judea. El frente judaico popular. Abedul. No me han dado nada. Se les ha ido la pizza. Oye, espera un momento, está muy lejos esto. Yo estoy aquí andando como si estuviera aquí al lado, pero... Vamos a teleport. Vamos a teleportarnos. Vamos a teleportarnos, bien. Bueno, pues ya estamos aquí en el frente. Veo mogollón de flechas y de... Y más flechas. Más flechas. Uy, que es para el otro lado. Me vale llamar desertora. Lira, 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 lira. El otro día descubrí una isla que está llena de cangrejos. Es una islita chiquitita, está llena de cangrejos, pero llena. O sea, de hecho, saqué como 40 cangrejos, una cosa así. Y está aquí, mirad, por si los necesitáis algún día, que a lo mejor estáis buscando dónde conseguir los cangrejos que necesito para no sé qué, para una receta, para lo que sea. Si se me abre el mapa, pues está en una islita que está aquí en Mostrar, arriba del todo. Está aquí aproximadamente. Es que es tan chiquitita que no se llega a ver. Y hay que subirse aquí a la cantidad de estrellas de este pico y saltar, planear con Amber si puede ser. Y planear. Si tienes menos de 200 de aguante, a mitad de camino hay que meterse una poti de recuperación. Y está aproximadamente aquí. Es una islita chiquitita y tiene un evento, vamos, una misión del mundo de estas, y además hay un anemoculus. Pero la playa, o sea, es que los cangrejos es como si te aparecieran de la arena, pluf, 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 y te haces una pasada y te vuelves a hacer otra y sí, y otra vez está lleno, y te vuelves a hacer otra y otra vez está lleno. Bueno, vale, pues a pescar con los cangrejos, que ya, sí, ya tenemos cena. En resumidas cuentas, que os he dado una charla que a lo mejor no os interesa lo más mínimo, porque a lo mejor ya sabéis perfectamente dónde conseguir los cangrejos. Pero bueno, voy al frente, pero es ahí, joder, ahí. Si te lo está indicando. Que no es que no quiera ir a pelear, que no es que sea cobarde ni desertora. Uy, mucha peña veo yo ahí, tronco. ¿Es el la shogun? Ah, no, ese es el de las colas, el de... el zorro este.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides. Would it not?
¿No crees? Zorro.
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun.
Sí, que te crees tú que porque traigas a 12 soldados, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, me vas a vencer a mí.
That's where you're wrong. She means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade. I'll never surrender her to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Gorou!
Tepe and the Traveler. What are you doing? It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought.
Entrégate.
Now, why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
Pues sí, por supuesto.
A fight of honor? What's that?
Pues un duelo, hija, un 1 contra 1.
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
A ver contra quién nos toca luchar. Yo ya en este juego lo he visto todo. Hostia, un duelo del oeste.
Remove all threats to eternity by order of the almighty shogun.
Be wary. You're up against a powerful opponent.
Nice and spicy.
You're in for a little shock.
Madre mía. Fujita Sanshiro. El demonio lancero. Mira, me mola mucho, por ejemplo, cómo mira de lado. Si le está... Eso sí que está bien hecho. Las animaciones de los personajes. No era una pelea de honor.
There's more than one round. Keep it up. Scatter. Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Come a little closer.
Soldiers, quick! I won't forget this.
Cuidado, cuidado, que viene aquí. Que viene aquí.
Look, that's 2 rounds in a row. The Shogun's army is not invincible. We can win. The soldiers are rallying. Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, traveler. Don't hold back.
Scatter.
Watch your step.
Uy. Voy a ganar solamente con espadas, sin cambiar de personaje. Epa, cuidado, que me haces ahí el Ichimonji. Como hacía Sekiro.
I dare you.
Y sin magia. Échame todas las rondas que te dé la gana, te voy a vencer en todas.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose.
Bueno, gente, lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Eso para la próxima. Vamos a crear aquí hype. ¿Qué pasará? ¿Qué pasará? ¿Quién ganará? Lo dejamos aquí, gente. Espero que os haya gustado. Sed buenas, sed buenos, sed felices. Nos vemos. Un saludín. Chao, chao.